The Imperator is quite forceful. She didn't give us any chance to ask questions.
Yeah, she's kind of horrible.
And she's clearly hiding something. What do you think?
I have opinions I will keep to myself because there's a possibility that she's just keeping her cards close to the vest and it's gonna be fine. We'll see. Alright. At least she allows us to move around freely. So did Aglaya before she tried to kill you. Her bossy way of doing things is hard to stomach. Bossy? Again, burned a man alive. We should consult with the geniuses about the current situation. That's probably not a bad idea, but we're also sort of screwed if it's true that the waters can't be used to access the Genesis thingy. Then we still have to go kill that Titan anyways. Yeah, let's go with number 3. We should consult with the geniuses about the current situation.
Looks like we're on the same wavelength.
You technically have my memories or something, or are made of them or something, so yeah, probably.
The atmosphere in Akama, it's so unfamiliar. And it's not just the Flame Chase Alliance talking about the world beyond the sky, but the whole city. We should also discuss our findings with our friends from beyond the sky. Then... then... we should go enjoy the renowned bathing culture of the holy city and relax. It's the thing I've been looking forward to most on this journey.
Yep. Gonna remain silent, probably. What are you talking about? Is this really the best time for a bath? Remain silent because I totally picked up what she was putting down.
Work and rest are both important. You see, everyone agrees, right?
Yep, we're being followed. Suspicious guard. You mean the two weirdos staring at us intently with scowls on their faces? Good job, guys. Just throw a baseball cap on and keep your hands really close to your waist, not covering anything. Nobody will suspect you're undercover.
So someone's watching.
Can't let our guard down for a second. Let's use taking a bath as an excuse to find a quiet corner to update Madame Herta and Screwlum on our progress.
You're assuming they didn't bug the bathhouse? Does she seem like the type to not bug the bathhouse to you?
We can also check out what's happening in the city. Since the outcome of the meeting was just announced, people must be gossiping. We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Let's go.
Wait, what are the 3 birds? Is taking a bath one of those things? Because you mentioned talking to Herta and Screwlum and then the gossip, so maybe I missed one. Cool, we got a pass thingy that means nothing to me because I hate it here. Alright. Don't get me wrong, it's a super interesting story and it's definitely a bit of a tense situation. I totally get it. I just, you know, been here, done that, gotten jerked around by people in power. So, you know, this is not the first rodeo.
Oh, so many people! The holy city is so lively.
Yeah, she's really over the top with that.
Did you hear? At the Alliance meeting, the delegate from Leyden stormed out in anger.
As expected. The Imperator is always hiding things from everyone. When has it not caused a ruckus?
Silence! That's treason!
Fuck you. Because you're an asshole.
If it weren't for the great Imperator, you'd have sunk into the lake with those corrupt elders already. And you wouldn't even be alive to speak like this.
I want to hit this guy with a baseball bat so goddamn bad it's not even funny.
Oh no, it's the Imperator's loyal dog.
Yeah, he does bark a lot, doesn't he?
Let's go. We can't talk in front of this guy.
Alright, the cowering thing and your words aren't matching up perfectly, but yeah.
How disappointing.
You as a person? Yes, I am 100% certain that is what your parents said every time they saw you.
Oh, honored guests, we meet again. Looks like I'm not the only one who came to the baths to unwind after the meeting.
There is no way you do anything to relax except for punch stuff angrily.
For the upcoming campaign, please make sure to rest well. I am Dux Vergoris, a trusted officer of the Great Imperator, willing to fight alongside the Deliverer in the coming battles.
No, I'm good.
Another war? Ever since the Imperator took control of Akuma, we haven't had a day of peace.
Idle chatter.
Yeah, it's not your job to literally police everybody's thoughts, asshole.
The atmosphere is a bit tense, with rumors flying around the city. You must be troubled.
My apologies. After every Alliance meeting, there are always some pests in the city who get restless.
You're literally trying to pick fights with everybody who's talking. You don't say.
I prefer to ignore them. Pests on the ground don't affect the sky in the slightest. They just complain from the shadows that the sun's light is too harsh.
I prefer to just ignore them, says the guy who just tried to pick a goddamn fight and is now looking to pick another goddamn fight. Okay. Alright. Yep.
Besides, the Theoros has already promised the Imperator her fate. And these clowns will eventually realize their foolishness.
The Theoros, you say?
May I ask, who is this Theoros?
Uh-huh. Hey, look what dumbass let it
The
slip.
Imperator has ordered us to keep his lordship's whereabouts a secret.
Yup.
Ah, so it's his lordship.
Yeah, you're real dumb.
Stop trying to get things out of me. Leave me alone.
You came up to us.
I didn't even need to try. Big and strong Dux Vergoris really can't hide anything.
Oh, he's super stupid, yeah.
Theoros. What an ominous name.
I mean, I actually don't know if Stell ever heard that. We definitely heard that before. That's what they were calling, Lygus before, but yeah, I don't know if I don't remember.
Bad news. He's been staring at us the whole time. Let's move to another place for now. We don't know how much Saridra has concealed from us. In the worst case scenario, we may have to face more than one enemy.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if she betrays us or if she betrays him. Definitely curious about that one. Hey, dumbass, what you thinking about?
Stop trying to get things out of me. Leave me alone.
That does make me happy. He feels stupid, and he should. Alright, well, I feel a little bit better. Oh look, that's where Aglaya decided to take a nosedive. That was the thing that happened. Luckily, everybody seems to get better around here, so that's great.
Alliance meeting? More like a cage where creatures with golden blood claw at each other. And Flamebearer who ends wars? Clearly, a tyrant who doesn't deserve such a title.
Yeah, agreed.
You're absolutely right. While the Imperator's hounds are still hunting down others, let's let out our grievances.
Ew. I know you. You're that tyrant's lackey. What? Here to shut me up for that little imp?
Okay, she definitely shouldn't just kill you for mouthing off, but also shut up.
Panicking now? Don't worry. I don't care what others say about the Imperator. And she certainly doesn't either.
Are you sure? She's killed an awful lot of people about it.
Oh? Children of the Prophecy. Such rare guests. Are you here to relax in the baths as well? The temperature is just right today, so be sure to enjoy it. You should rest well for the next campaign.
What? Children of the Prophecy? Another excuse for the Imperator's reckless warmongering.
Okay. I don't necessarily disagree with him in his position, especially from his perspective, but also, my God, do you sound like a person who just loves to get in arguments on Twitter or something. You absolute douchebag.
No filter, huh? You should be glad you don't have a seat at the Alliance meetings.
Yeah, people tend to say whatever comes to mind, even if it's stupid.
By the way, if you still want to bathe, hurry up.
No, it's fine. Everybody leaves their clothes on and just sort of walks around the water.
Once that predatory fish joins the flow of water and eliminates all the fools questioning the world beyond the sky, you won't be able to enjoy this perfect water temperature anymore.
What did you mean by that? Once this predatory fish joins the water and eliminates these fools questioning the world beyond the sky, are you saying... Okay.
Seems like there's more to Dux Bermalis' words than meets the eye.
Yeah, I like her the most so far.
But would the Imperator actually kill those who question the world beyond the sky? This is the complete opposite from what we know of Akama.
Am I the only one who remembered her burning a man alive like 20 minutes ago? And then dropping a corpse in front of us as a gift? Where's the lake full of corpses we were told about? Can I see the lake full of corpses? Alright. I guess we'll continue to explore the Memorial Palace.
I wonder what everyone in the city is talking about lately.
Probably the wars and the warmongering and having a dictator. Anyway.
Huh. These two are...
Weird. These two are weird.
So many guests today. Let's see who's here now. Two distinguished guests of the prophecy. One a clever and adorable warrior. The other, also quite heroic.
Okay. I guess that's vague enough for the main character, but damn. Sounds a little bit... Anyway.
Heroes. I didn't expect to meet you again so soon. How fortunate.
Yo.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Dux Helcalithist and Dux Carminum. You two are inseparable, aren't you?
How the hell did you remember those names?
This is...
Yeah, huh?
She wants to find someone to help with research for her new work.
She also appears to be scared of her own shadow, but hey, I get it.
I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akama. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place. I'm the perfect partner for research.
Why are all of these wall-hanging entities so annoying? I mean, he's being fine, but they just seem to be, like, very arrogant and talk constantly.
Ahem.
Enough small talk. Here's the latest news from Okima, as you requested. The children of the prophecy arrived in the holy city, and the Imperator unilaterally stripped away military power. The Alliance meeting ended in discord, and there may be bloody upheaval.
Oh, she unilaterally stripped away military power. And I'm guessing instilled it in her own control? Yep, that's not something a dictator does.
As expected.
I mean, seems like a horrible, horrible person, so yeah.
I get the feeling you might have embellished a bit to keep people's attention.
I swear on my stone mane, I would never do such a thing. But if you wish to quell this terrifying news, perhaps a more explosive topic would help.
More than that? Sure.
Never mind. While the influence of rumors can be minimized, the fact remains that the great Imperator did swiftly consolidate military power in an almost threatening way. It's undeniable.
Yeah, it is undeniable. And terrifying. And everybody should be concerned for their safety.
Heroes, I know the Imperator's way of doing things may seem a bit autocratic to outsiders.
You think?
Soon, you will witness her blade dance with enemies on the battlefield.
That doesn't help, though. No. See, it's not that she's totally consolidating power under her own, you know, laws. But just wait. It's fine, because she'll be really cool on the battlefield. It's fine. Okay.
I can't comment on the source of her loyalty, but when that blade is drawn, you two, as bright as you are, will surely see the deep thoughts beneath her exterior.
Sure, dude, whatever.
The Imperator's blade. Is he talking about Miss Hycelan's?
Yep, he is. She's probably gonna try to kill us.
I sense some unease in Dux Helcolith's words. It seems the Imperator and Miss Hycelan's share a much deeper bond than the others do. There are eyes and ears everywhere. Is there any place where we can have some privacy?
Well, at least we don't have to deal with the Goliath eavesdropping, so there's that.
To understand the Imperator's secrets, we have to get past Miss Hycelan's.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Oh, look, it's our bedroom.
This place was your original bath chamber, perfect for avoiding prying eyes. I wonder if anyone is using it now. Huh? The smell is... Wait, don't go in yet!
Oh god, what's behind that door?
Who's there?
Of course. So, she gonna try to kill us now? Because it might... Oh, god damn.
Oh, the little gray fry in pink sea hair.
Hi there! Wasn't expecting this.
Little sea hair?
Yeah, wasn't sure about that either. But seriously, not used to Honkai Star Rail. Giving their viewers, players, what they want. The fan service. That's why I play Zenless Zone Zero. It's not, but they're certainly a bit more bold with it. Anyway, would you like a towel?
You barged into here without warning. Was it an accident, or did you wish to bathe with me?
What the hell is this patch? I got the pink-haired girl here saying some very flirtatious things and winking, and now this. I don't know what game I'm playing right now. Anyway. Why are you here? It's her room, clearly. We're the ones intruding. I didn't see anything. I am still looking. What are you What are you doing here? The nudity and the bath probably would give some indication. None of these are good options. The correct response is, oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go jump off a building. Maybe that's just my response. Yeah, she also invited us in, so we're definitely getting stabbed. Damn it. I didn't see anything.
Is that so? That your eyes shine brighter than pearls?
It's a medical condition. Fuck.
Sorry, we didn't mean to disturb your bath. We'll leave now.
It's no big deal. There's no need to panic. This is the natural state for me. People on land force themselves to wear clothes, adding unnecessary constraints.
Oh, great, she's an exhibitionist, too. No, actually, I'm fine with that. Not like that. I just don't care what she's about. Never mind.
Forget it. If Duck's Goldweaver heard that, she'd scold me again. All right. Please make yourselves comfortable and wait a moment. Let me first wash off the blood of the hunt, and then I'll attend to you two.
What were you hunting? Were they four-legged creatures or two-legged? Because I get the feeling they might have been two-legged. The hunt? Blood. Blood? No. The hunt. Well, that answers that question.
The delegate from Ladon has been assassinated! Quick! Quick, someone come quick!
Oh. Damn. Alright.
Ah, the broken crab shell surfaces. I was worried it had been washed away by the current.
Oh, you killed him. Ah. So we were chatting with some people and you went ahead and murdered a guy. How much murder can you pack in like an hour of game time? What the? Okay. It was you, wasn't it? She is currently covered in blood and washing away the evidence. I'll inform the guards. She will kill you for doing that. You're a vicious fish. Do we really want to insult the assassin? None of these are good options. It was you, wasn't it?
Just a regular cleaning. No need to be so surprised.
You're kind of a horrible murderer. Okay.
I see. No wonder there was a faint smell of rust in the air before I even entered.
Oh, that's what you were smelling, was the blood. Yeah.
Why? Is it because the Ladonians refused to contribute troops to the Flame Chase journey? Or just because they offended the Imperator?
Probably both.
Because the new era of the flame chase doesn't tolerate stagnant blood. For the ignorant masses who cling to outdated laws, only bloodletting can wake them up.
You're a fucking psychopath. I hate the both of you, and this pretty much cements that fact. You crazy, completely naked right now, bitch.
Right now, the rebel forces on the frontier are rising, and Leyden has been secretly supporting them. They loudly chant the slogan, "Return to the era Chrysia," unwilling to relinquish military power. They're just building momentum for the rebellion.
Fantastic. Arrest them. Throw them in jail. Make them, give you information or something. You assassinated them. You murdered somebody just because they disagreed with you. I mean, the whole rebellion thing, I get it. I genuinely get not letting them continue that unabated, but damn. Psycho. Fair enough? No, it absolutely is not. I reserve judgment on this. I don't. You're a fucking psycho. It seems a bit too extreme for me to accept.
Thinking is a right given to citizens by the Imperator. I won't interfere with your thoughts.
It kind of sounds like if you could, you would, though. If you had the capacity to kill me right now, you probably would do that too.
As long as you don't try to reverse the current of the times, you and I will both be free.
So as long as we fall in line, lockstep with your dictator, you won't kill us. Neat.
But, Miss Hysealans, I can't even hear the slightest hint of joy in your words.
It was a vague threat to kill us. Would you like it to be joyous?
Because I've already tasted ultimate freedom.
Murdering as much as you please?
Long, long ago, I lived in the sea. In that lightless abyss, far beyond civilization's reach, the great fish consumed the small. And when the great fish perished, their bodies became sustenance for the newborn, nourishing the whole ocean.
What?
This is the tide that carries civilization forward. Anyone may be devoured, or meet the fate of inevitable decay.
Are you suggesting that ultimate freedom is in fact the cruelest fate for life?
That was not my takeaway of what she was saying, but okay.
I only mean that if life wishes to preserve its dignity, it must first be bound by the law.
You're insane, gotcha.
There's no need for me to say more, Little Sea Hare. We're of one mind.
What?
Whether the Imperator's law can guide the schools of fish and lead us to a truly free ocean, let us wait and see.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I hate reality and when games make me remember it. Because nothing screams freedom quite like oppression. Our laws will make you free. The tighter we rein you in, the more freedoms we strip away from you, the more free you become. Conformity is freedom. Surveillance is freedom. And safety. God damn you.
But for now, let's pause this heart-to-heart. Another fish has come, following the scent of blood.
The blood that you spilled, yeah.
Being your subordinate is such a tragedy. I'm always having to worry about the messes you leave behind.
Well, it's good to know Aglaia is still as heartless as ever. Yeah, it must be super goddamn annoying to have to clean up the blood of the person she just murdered. Anyway.
It's simply our duty to the Imperator.
All ready to go in an instant. Miss Hycelens, you truly are impossible to predict.
Well, you can generally predict a murder in her future.
Yet you, a golden trout who's always busy all day, suddenly have the time to visit me?
Do you think I wanted to come? I suggest you burn some more of the incense offered by our allies, lest my creations be tainted by the reek of fish.
Huh?
I'm only here on the Imperator's behalf to remind you to prepare for the banquet.
Fine. But I must retort. What you call the reek of fish, to me, is the unique fragrance of the sea.
Okay, but do you smell like rotting fish, or fish in general? Because fish don't really smell like anything unless they're kind of going off a bit, or covered in, well, the stuff fish shit out. So, I don't know if anybody particularly loves the smell of, you know.
Besides,
that's fine.
If my fine clothes get stained, won't you just gift me new ones?
I won't.
They seem pretty close. In a real bitchy kind of way to each other. Kinda, yeah. There's a strange chemistry between them? Oh, should they both jump into the bath together? Hey! Are you guys the new Mighty and Finon? Because bath wrestling. That's all I'm saying. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't. I swear to God, I was just thinking of... It's fine. I'm sure the artists have already thought about that one. Aglaia is so different from her past self. Yeah, let's go with that one.
You mean future. The future ruler of the Holy City, Lady Goldweaver, is quite captivating in her own way.
Captivating. Yeah. Let's go with that.
By the way, you both just mentioned a banquet. Could you elaborate on that?
People are gonna die. They always die around events with these people.
Oh, right, you don't know. Every time before a battle, or after a victory, the Imperator holds a grand feast for the Chrysos heirs to lift our spirits.
Aren't there like a dozen of you people and that's it? She holds a banquet for a dozen people while the rest of the people, I'm assuming, starve.
For us warriors who swim constantly between life and death, these feasts are more worth looking forward to than victory.
Okay.
A banquet to prelude the hunt for the god of banquets, and honey brew as a tribute to commemorate the ancestor of honey brew. How absurd.
Don't look so grim. All has been decided. Since it's a banquet for Fagusa, why not take a leaf out of the Tidens book? Live in the moment and enjoy life to the fullest.
Yeah, I could use a drink.
I'm not as carefree as you. That little Dolos kitten is already causing enough trouble for me. And on top of that, I still have tailoring commissions to complete. By the time the cool flame illuminates my eyes, I might not be able to focus as I used to.
Wait. Dolos kitten? Was she referring to Cypher? Not sure. Also, yeah, maybe the core flame isn't a great idea to... It's fine, you'll become a monster too.
Glaia's eyes.
Oh yeah, can she see currently?
Curious about these eyes? People often compare them to jewels. But I've already made my decision to ask romance for eyes that can see everything.
See? Yeah, I don't actually know. Was her perception sight or sound or surveillance system? It's fine. It was whatever she wanted it to be.
I wonder what this world will look like when I take the Divine Authority.
Well, you're blind, but you also peep on everybody constantly.
In the future, you will still be the finest weaver in the world.
And a dictator who jumped off a balcony to her death to pin her death on some would-be assassins that like to monologue way too much. Okay.
Is this also a prophecy from the Three Fates?
Sure.
It's even more accurate than a prophecy. After all, she has already witnessed it, right?
Right, but technically another world? You know, like a previous lifetime? Not sure if it's fine, whatever. You will weave the most romantic thing in the world. What? You will forge the long... Yeah, you will forge the long stars to Aranova. Oh, stairs. You will forge the long stairs to Aranova. You will bathe in the golden light of hope. Is that because of how she dies? I hate all of these options again. Not the first one. Didn't care for the things she did. The Aranova's the thing we don't want to have happen, though. Sure, the last one, the thing that is definitely talking about how she dies. You will bathe in the golden light of hope.
Become a demigod and lose your humanity. That is the only reply I've received in the countless times I've sought wisdom from the prophecy. But Destiny's fragments are like stitches. Before they're threaded into splendid garments, no one can see their true charm, can they?
Poetic, and somewhat true, I suppose. Each individual decision is only that, until it sort of lays out the future. However, the notion that you become a sort of heartless, emotionless demigod is, no, that's accurate. That's just accurate.
Aglaia has always been troubled by the divine duty she must bear. But thanks to you, she seems to be in much better spirits.
Neat. She looks quite relieved. Do you know each other well? Yeah, let's see if she'll give us any information. Do you know each other well?
Just as she knows how the spinning wheel trembles, I can sense the smallest changes in the damp air. As for whether we know each other well, I've swum beside her since she was a child. Most of the time, I can understand the whispers in her heart. For those words she was too shy to say herself, I'll raise a glass to you on her behalf. Now, I leave this bath chamber to you.
Thanks, I guess.
Rest well and prepare yourselves. After all, every time we drink and talk could be the last celebration we have in this life.
Ominous.
Miss High Sealance has given us the bath chamber. It seems she really does do whatever she wants.
True. Also, the bath is probably filled with blood. So, Maybe she just wanted to leave this, scene where she was disposing of the evidence of her crime. Yeah, maybe we should leave. Anyway, now we don't always have to be under the Imperator's watchful eye. Doubt that. This bath chamber was originally mine. Nope, that's in the future. You keep screwing that up. We're just her roommates? Yeah, let's be wishful about the first one. Now we don't always have to be under the Imperator's watchful eye.
Indeed. But she could return at any moment. If we're having an important discussion, we must remain vigilant.
Yep.
So, let's seize the opportunity and report our current progress. We don't want to keep everyone beyond the sky waiting.
First, while that little empress with a candle stuck on her head didn't explicitly say it, she firmly rejected your request to take over the law. Fair enough.
Was it fair enough? Then again, I bet you two would get along. Well, no, you'd absolutely would try to kill each other, but you'd also probably get along. It's weird.
Second, Lygus is indeed in this timeline, but since he's somehow connected to that little empress, you have no way to find him. As expected. The road ahead will be long and difficult.
Yay! Long and difficult. Okay. I haven't even said anything and you already know you already know everything. Yeah, you're being spied on by Herta too. And she's probably the best at this. Next time don't steal my lines. Okay. Tisk tisk? The road ahead will be long and difficult? What? Oh, just literally saying the same line? I don't get that one. Okay. I haven't even said I haven't even said anything. And you already know everything. Yeah.
It's all just a guess. What? Did I guess right?
Bullshit. How would you even know she has a candle on her head or whatever her little crown with a flame is? Absolute horseshit. You were watching.
We've made some progress here too, but nothing to get too excited about. Our time is short, so let me summarize.
Concerning the origin of that Intellitron, the firewall he created uses Katorzane algebraic expressions. But ever since Aiden invented the 9-worded formula, this kind of mathematical logic no longer exists in the cosmos.
Lygus is definitely connected to the Genius Society, so stay alert.
What? Why did the previous sentence sound completely different? Was it recorded at a different time, or did they just not put the filter over it that made it sound like it's over a, I don't know, bad connection? Or a microphone, I guess? Like a... whatever. That was weird. Maybe he's the creation of some genius. I thought that was established, wasn't it? I know this whole thing is a scepter. I thought the implication was that Lygus was an Intellitron of some sort. Could he be related to the Emperor? Yeah, he could be. Yeah. What if he's the thinking unit of Nous, or Nos? I don't, that seems like an incredibly stupid thing to say. Yeah. Could he be related to the Emperor?
We can first exclude Droidhead themselves. They specialize in minding their own business and wouldn't intervene personally. But Screwy and I are still eliminating possibilities one by one.
So a non-answer, gotcha.
Currently, the most likely candidates are these few. The Lord of Silence, Acha. Oh, the two Ruperts are also possible. But it would be too boring if it were one of them.
It would be too boring if it was one of the Ruperts? Like, they tried to kill everything. Isn't that very on brand to try to destroy the universe? I guess they just wanted to destroy organic life, but still. Also, there is no freaking way it's what's her name? I don't know, Acha, I don't remember which one this is. 23. Okay. I vote for the Lord of Silence. No, there's no goddamn way it's her. She would just slash us. If I'm thinking of the right character, she would just kill us. There wouldn't be anything about this. She would get her own hands dirty. Even you can't come up with an accurate answer. Finally, we'll get to face off with some big names. Yeah, no, I'm good with small fry, it's fine. Even you can't come up with an accurate answer.
I've told you, his technology is both outdated and complicated, no less than genius. But ultimately, he's not an Eon. We can handle him.
Kind of arrogant, but that's very much you.
That's all I have to say. We'll depend on you to continue pushing things forward within this world. Keep in touch regularly. And remember, don't let your guard down.
Yeah, I know of at least a few people currently that want to kill me, so it's fine.
Madame Herta is a real whirlwind.
That's what you took away from that? Yeah.
Well then, let's use the banquet Aglaya mentioned as our next starting point. Ceridra's trusted followers should all be present at that time. It'll be a good opportunity to get closer to them.
God, somebody's gonna get killed, right? That's just such a movie thing. Or a TV show thing. I'm thinking Game of Thrones. Somebody's getting stabbed or poisoned or some shit. I'm very pessimistic this episode. This recording. We must avoid direct confrontation with Lygus. I mean baseball bat, although there's no way we can kill him. We'll operate carefully when the time comes. Shouldn't we operate carefully at all times? Yeah, I guess the second one. We'll operate carefully when the time comes. Sure.
It's settled then. With our great teamwork, we'll be able to deal with anything that comes our way.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm gonna be honest, you basically just kind of, I guess, ease tensions and are a little bit more outgoing. A much better job of smoothing things over, so that's been nice.
It's been a long day. We should get some rest now.
Please stop doing this. Okay. Rest well and get ready for the banquet.
Yes, let's get ready for the banquet.
Okay.
Look, the venue's right ahead.
We went to the freaking Garden of Recollection? Is that where we're at? Right, the Grove? Maybe it's the Grove of... whatever. I don't remember. Yeah, okay. Grove of Epiphany? Something like that. Anyways.
And I can even hear singing. It feels so romantic.
Okay. I can't with this goddamn game sometimes. Yeah. It's so romantic, Cyrene. Of course, all I can think about is the last time we were here, the Dark Tide? Black Tide? Whatever. Murdered a bunch of people and left their corpses strewn about the place. Romantic! I gotta just take this game as it comes to me and not think back. Because, man, it's just killing me. Oh, of course. Hi, asshole. You gonna give away important information again?
Honored guests, wait here for a moment. You must surrender any personal belongings you have on you before entering the venue.
Kiss my ass.
This hero always brings down the vibe whenever he shows up.
Hero?
The Imperator's elevated position means she must always remain meticulous and careful. Please do as I say, guests. It would avoid any unnecessary misunderstandings.
You can be less of a dick about this, though. Yeah, we get it. Don't stab the dictator.
I get that you don't want people to bring outside food into the banquet, but is it really necessary to confiscate the books and quill pens?
Oh, yeah, I actually need that to summon her, I guess. I don't know how this works either.
Even a quill pen can become a deadly weapon in the right hands. I'm asking for all your items. All, Miss Cyrene.
Yeah, no, that's fair, I guess, about stabbing her with a pen. Also, you could just keep her at a distance, but
Your belongings will remain safe. They will be looked after appropriately by dedicated staff.
You're gonna steal my shit, aren't you, you douche?
Looked after appropriately? Dedicated staff? Talk about a vague choice of words.
Oh, they're absolutely going through all of your shit like they're the worst agents at TSA. It's gonna be bad. They're gonna be the worst customs agents. Your shit is definitely getting broken. Hopefully you didn't write anything important in that diary of yours. Or whatever the hell that book is.
It seems like he's aiming specifically for the chronocognitive anchor. What should we do?
Oh, shit! Yeah, that is a thing we're carrying around, isn't it? Go with their plan and hand it to them. What does your gut tell you? Not good. This is a trap. It is without question a goddamn trap.
True. I had a feeling it would come to this, but I didn't expect such a direct demand.
Yeah, I forgot that we were carrying that thing around.
But listen, why don't we go with their plan and hand over the chronocognitive anchor to be looked after?
No. No, we should not do that. They will take it, they will give it to Lygus, we will be screwed. At least stash that shit somewhere. We have nowhere to stash it. We're literally under surveillance. Wow, we're screwed.
After all, if the little Imperator is paying this much attention to you, she probably already knows all about our whispered conversation with the geniuses. I can pretty much guess what'll happen next.
We get assassinated? I don't know.
But, think about it. That's actually gonna be our shortcut.
I understand. No. I'll trust your gut feeling. Yeah, I'll trust your gut feeling, because the plot demands it.
I knew it. You and I can practically read each other's minds.
No, I can just read the dialogue. That's all I got. Damn it, I swear to God, I am trying to be less down on this whole story, but it keeps hitting me with shit that's like... What do I say about this?
Guests.
Give me a goddamn second.
All right, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend, anywhere, anytime.
Unless she tries to kill me, in which case, baseball bat.
Thank you for your cooperation. The Imperator has some urgent business she needs to attend to and will arrive shortly.
So once she looks through all our shit, gotcha.
Why don't you head in with the other guests first and enjoy the feast?
Isn't Ceridra supposed to be the focus of the banquet? But she's not even here. Why is it so difficult to talk to her?
Dictator doing dictator shit. What are you talking about? I'm surprised she's even gonna show up. She might not show up. She might be doing horrible things right now. And being ready to kill people. So how many of these people do you think are gonna die today? Oh hey, look, it's Aglaya and Tribby. You guys are really cool with everything going on? Who am I kidding? Aglaya's fine with this. Hey.
Aggie, if you can't get used to the honey brew, we will go ask for a pot and cook some oatmeal for you.
I'm a little confused by this sentence. Isn't... I kind of was under the assumption that the honey brew was like mead. So she can't handle her liquor, so make her oatmeal? Okay.
No need for that. This banquet is just too loud. And nothing and no one here is interesting. I just don't really want to be here.
I get that. Every party I've ever attended. I understand.
Lies! You were pretty energized when you came back from the bath chamber. Let me guess. Are you worrying about someone? About High Sealins? Or Little Cypher? You take everything too seriously. At this rate, life's gonna be real tough for you later on.
Oh yeah, an emotionless husk of a person, but it's, nah, it's just pretty horrible, actually.
You're the least qualified to lecture me about that, teacher.
True. Are you hesitating? Yeah, that's a good one. Maybe it's not better to disturb them. Yeah, I like the first one. Are you hesitating? So far, you've been pretty bold about starting conversations.
Dear guests, are you here for us? I mean, are you here for Tribby or Aggie?
Are Tribby's cheeks usually that red, or has she actually been drinking?
No. I'm just wondering whether you've seen the Imperator.
I'm pretty sure she'd be at the front in that throne-like area.
The Imperator? No, we haven't.
Our sovereign has always acted however she pleases. Though she gave us ranks, she'd never tell anyone her whereabouts. Perhaps the only thing she tolerates are chess pieces. And the sky reflected upon her crown.
I see.
Why do you two look so distressed? That's not what the Deliverer should look like.
How would you know?
Why don't we have a toast? While we still have time for pleasure. Here. To the destinies and sacrifices of the next millennium.
Are we toasting to the soon-to-be deceased? A little dark.
Then we will toast to the tomorrow that will set fate free.
I like hers better. To the flame chase journey, we literally want to stop that from happening. To Tribby and Aglaya, hail to the new world. Nope. To Tribby and Aglaya. Because Aglaya is... well, she's pretty human right now, and I like that a lot.
Cheers! Actually, there are so many people, we wouldn't be able to find the Imperator even if she were here. I know. Let's look for seats that are raised up higher than others.
What's going on here? Is he asleep or passed out drunk and you're just sort of like crouched over him like you're gonna kill him? I mean, I'm not just saying that because of the whole thing. She's just very crouched there. Maybe she's checking on him, I don't know. Let's go talk to other people. I'm assuming that's where I need to go next, so let's not do that one. With Heisey lens. Oh god, these two again. So they're just a couple, right? These two weirdos? The Chrysosayers before Mighty and Anaxa?
Hello. Welcome to the banquet.
You have a stutter now? Do you need to talk to somebody? Are you good? Hello to you two. What a lively party. Yeah, I hate it here. Actually, we've got more urgent matters to attend to. Damn. Okay. No. Hello, you two. Hello to you too. Jesus, I can't say that right.
Ah, so the Deliverer is attending this event, as expected. Little Virginia here was just wondering whether she should go find you.
Okay.
As the great Imperator's historian, I'm responsible for composing poems and songs for everyone in the Flame Chase army. But I have no idea how I should record myself in the annals.
As the poet, I guess?
Little Virginia is wondering whether you can let slip a hint or two about her future, so she can find some inspiration to write about herself.
Okay, couple things. Not a big history buff. And yes, that's relevant to her future with us. Also, might be a little bleak. Gonna be honest here. You two will last, about as long as that mustache and beard thing would. Not very.
That doesn't sound like a good idea. Besides, we don't even know her in the future.
True, which does mean a few things.
But she'll probably get really disappointed if we tell her that. What should we do?
Lie through our teeth? Tell her bluntly that we can't do that. Give a roundabout refusal. Make up a white lie. Ooh, this is a hard one. She is never gonna find out the truth if she lives, and if she doesn't live, she's also never gonna find out the truth. Or it won't be relevant. And also, maybe saying something nice would be a better way of handling this nervous wreck of a person. I genuinely feel bad for her. She seems unhappy with the current situation. Yeah, let's go with a lie. I don't love lying to this person, but also I think she could use a win. Make up a white lie.
All right, I got it. We can't reveal too much, but I think it wouldn't hurt to start your poem with the future. Maybe use something like, "With hope, I write down the tale of tomorrow for myself, silently waiting, day after day, till the moment it fulfills its promise." How's that?
It's great. It literally said not a goddamn thing. So it was accurate to what we know about this person.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm after. I'm so inspired.
Great.
Thank you so much. I feel like I can actually finish composing the heroic saga of Flame Chase once we end this campaign.
God, how the hell do I say his name? Apollonius, I think it is? Nodded, showing approval of your answer. Thanks, because I needed his approval. Nah, guess I'm glad he's happy with it. Pretty good for some improv. That line of yours was quite versatile.
And that's the art of conversation. I learned it from you, after all. So, how did I do?
You did not learn that from me. Okay, you didn't learn it from her. You might have learned it from me. I can bullshit a little bit. Also, the art of the conversation, Yeah, okay. So you read that in a book written by businessmen or politicians, huh?
By the way, in return for that, are you able to tell us where the Imperator is?
The Imperator? She usually wouldn't arrive this early. She believes that rulers should stay silent in places where their subjects hold private conversations.
You can't eavesdrop on you. Let me try that one again. You can't eavesdrop on private conversations if the people know you're there. So that makes sense.
Why don't we have a toast before she arrives? To reason, which is held but not revealed.
To reason, which is held but not revealed. Interesting.
To romance, which will surely be returned.
After the wars, I guess. Wonder how strong this meat is. What the hell just happened? That's happened a couple of times, and I don't know what caused that, because I don't think it's my mouse. Yeah, and the camera zoomed in, too. Okay. Where the hell's the next one? Oh, over here. Is that two more people passed out drunk?
My head's so dizzy. Can you even get drunk on fruit juice?
Did that guy just say, can you even get drunk on fruit juice? And it depends how long it ferments, actually.
Oh, that was a bit too much, honey brew.
Yeah.
My head's so dizzy. Can you even get drunk on fruit juice?
You know what? I'm honestly surprised I don't remember what the age rating is for this game. But can you just say drunk in this? Imply liquor, I guess. But just straight up talk about it? Oh, I have to talk to this asshole? Damn it. Hey, dumbass. I don't know. I'm not gonna remember your name.
Is there anything else we can help you with, dear guests? Or do you want me to recount the great Imperator's heroic deeds?
God, no.
Hey, Labinas. I managed to get some honey brew that the scholars hid in the cellar. Wanna try it?
Why are you so chummy with this guy you almost, stabbed earlier? Wouldn't this be considered getting drunk on duty? Wow, really are just talking about drinking, huh? Alright. No drinking on the job. I want some too. I didn't know Stell was a lush. Good. Yeah, we'll call him out on it. Wouldn't this be considered getting drunk on duty?
I'd never refuse to share a drink with Dux Brumalis, especially if she seeks me out first.
You just want free liquor.
Don't worry, dear guests. The banquet security won't be compromised. I'd never get drunk before her.
She is gonna drink him so far under the table, it's gonna be hilarious.
This banquet has a never-ending flow of honey brew. You're welcome to try it and see whether our drinks are as good as those from beyond the sky.
I actually have no idea.
Thank you for the offer, but we're more interested in knowing when the Imperator will be back.
The Imperator? Who knows? Maybe she's hiding somewhere, thinking up weird ideas again. If you ask me, she's never treated us soldiers properly, even though we put our necks on the line for her.
Hey, I can't pretend I didn't hear that, Seneca. Either retract your statement or duel me.
Oh good, they're gonna fight to the death again.
Fine by me. Attendant, bring us 10 more jars of honey brew. I'm gonna make sure he can't even stand straight by the end of this.
Yeah, you spend a lot of time with this guy while you say you hate him. It's a little bit, whatever you're into, I don't care.
You wish. Be careful you don't get drunk first.
I put all of my money on her.
Gray fry. A little sea hare. Please come over and share the delicacies of the deep sea with me.
We're not gonna be like eating any of your cousins or something, right?
Can you even get drunk on fruit juice?
Yes. Shut up. Hi there, fish lady, assassin.
You two have been wandering around the venue as if you have something on your mind. Have the attendants not taken care of you well?
I don't know if I've seen any. A lot of people are just laying down drunk everywhere.
No, we love it here. It's just... we're a little concerned, seeing how the Imperator still hasn't arrived.
Hey, there actually is somebody dancing in the background. Somebody's having fun.
Don't worry. I know what you've been waiting for.
You do? Because I haven't figured it out either.
Come, sit with me for a while, will you? I'd like to share a personal secret with you.
Is it how many people you've killed?
See here? This is Fagusa's dew of divine blood, the sweetest of all the 12 bottles.
What is with this patch?
On the night before such a historical event, I'd like to share this marvelous drink with the deliverer.
Okay, is it poisoned? Is it a truth serum? Are you trying to get me drunk and extract information? Is stabbing people not your only means of getting information? Are you going to try to seduce the main character here? Maybe it's just a nice drink, I don't know.
Doesn't this count as bringing in outside food? I knew that security check was targeted at us.
Yeah, no shit.
What's the matter, guests?
Oh, we're simply overwhelmed by such an honor.
Are you worried that I might have poisoned the dew? Well then, let me prove my innocence.
Hysilens raises the goblet of honey brew to her lips, deliberately arching her neck so you can watch the liquids descent down her throat as she swallows. That was a visceral sentence, okay. Damn. Again, usually this game doesn't go in for the fan service quite so hard.
See? It's completely safe.
I feel like Miss Hysilens wants to talk to us about something. Why don't we go along with her for now?
Again, yeah, could use a drink. I guess. Then I'll gladly accept it. I want a new cup for myself. A little bit rude. Minors shouldn't drink. We haven't established an age and I don't want to start now. Then I'll gladly accept.
Worry not. Honeydew's not alcohol. It won't get you drunk.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
On the contrary, it can make your mind even sharper.
Oh, good. So it's just drugs. It's just a drug of some kind. Ayahuasca or something? What? Is it gonna open my third eye? What are we doing here? Am I gonna hear colors and see smells or some shit? What are we doing? All right, great. Maybe it's caffeinated. The clay cup touches your lips in the blink of an eye. She is indeed the imperial blade of the Imperator and the swiftest swordmaster in Enforius. Because of a cup? Okay, I guess she has quick hands.
Please, have a taste.
Yeah, we're getting poisoned.
Would you like some too, little Sierra?
I can drink it myself.
How is it? Sweet enough?
It's not bad. It has a very complex taste. I don't know what it tastes like, game. What do you want from me? It's not bad, because I think the second one's gonna be rude.
As long as you like it.
It was a very interesting experience.
Calm at times, tempestuous at others. That's the taste of the ocean. It'll do you good to understand Fagusa's fickleness before we set off to face their waves.
Sure.
Just like how you're about to understand the secrets within this dew.
Yep, you poisoned us.
Now, please turn around. Very, very quietly. Don't make a single noise.
What? The Imperator, when did she? Lygus, I knew he'd be here. Yes, I did. What? What did you do? Yeah, let's start with that one. What? What did you do?
The dew of other gods all intoxicate humans. But the god of banquets dew is an antidote that can awaken humans from a sea siren's enchanting song.
Oh. So you... something.
Since the start of this banquet, all the guests have been under the spell of my song. None of them can see the Imperator in that Fioros. But you two, I wish for you to see the truth.
Huh.
Is this also what the Imperator wants?
This is my personal request. I can't bring myself to trust that Fioros.
Oh my god, you're so much better than I thought. Okay, great. Fantastic. Good for you too.
The Flame Chase army changed after he descended with Orynyx's divination and brought the prophecy of the stars to Akama. His seductive whispers harbor something malicious within, and will ensnare those of us blinded by ambition.
So the Imperator. Uh-huh. Hey, at least you see it.
You are the deliverers of the prophecy, and know about him far more than I do. Perhaps only you can find traces of the truth from his actions and words. Then we can show the Imperator the right path forward.
She won't listen, it doesn't matter.
Oh, but isn't this acting behind her back?
Shh, don't question it. Stop.
Amphorius has become far too weak. Even heroic actions protecting her from harm must be conducted under the water's surface. I am the Imperator's blade, and I must clear the way for her while remaining concealed in the torrents. Then, ensure I'm pointing my sword towards the true enemy.
Can you promise me something, Miss Hycelens?
Ask away.
My friend has in fact come here to stop that villain's evil scheme. Our goals are aligned. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, she has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. I believe the Imperator will be able to tell right from wrong.
I don't.
I never doubted your loyalty. I'll pass your words faithfully on to her. Provided we can gain the advantage in this tug of war, that is. Now, return to the feast. Bring this cup with you and keep your distance. Pretend you are still immersed in the sea siren's fantasia. And I'll control the moisture in the air. That way, you'll be able to listen to sounds from afar as if you are a whale of the depths and hear every word of their conversation. I wish you a victory in this first skirmish.
the exciting and thrilling undercover part of the adventure.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the fact that she's actually not trying to kill us and in fact helping us. That's great. Apparently she's also singing now. And floating? Yeah, sure. Floating and singing. Hey, do you want to pretend to have a conversation with me?
The crowd's here. Relax. Relax. Try to act natural.
How are you the one screwing this up?
Where's the Imperator? Still not here. That little imp is always acting so high and mighty towards everyone. Today, I will.
Love your attitude. You're definitely getting killed.
Whatever. Pour me another cup.
Did you already drink that idiot under the table? Impressive.
Though she has succumbed to drunkenness, she still does not dare challenge your authority.
Nah, she'll just keep complaining. It's natural.
A criticism of my height is a grave enough insult already. She should be dismembered.
You're a goddamn psycho, you know that?
Do you often test the loyalty of your subjects like this?
I'm sure she does it all the time and then kills them.
You jest. The Imperator does not need blind loyalty. As long as one can prove they have value, I am willing to be lenient towards them.
I doubt that.
Let's cut to the chase, Theoros. If I pass the trial and grasp this world's law in my hands, what will you do then?
The answer is simple. I will connect Amphorius with the stars.
Yeah, he's leaving out so much information there.
Don't waste my time. Be precise. Be specific. I won't ask a second time.
Thank you. That is the appropriate response to vague statements like his.
Allow me to adjust my statement. I will correct the regulations within the old law that sealed off Amphorius and merge the black tide with the torrents of Era Nova.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Then we will be able to decimate the forces beyond the sky that are trying to annihilate Iron Tomb and sound the trumpet for the endless campaign you will then embark on.
So they're wanting to, right, so the Black Tide or whatever, Dark Tide, whatever it's called, is that part of Iron Tomb? Is that part of this program? That's the destruction that is supposed to sweep over Amphorius, but Vinen stopped it from consuming everything each time? It's a little bit confusing. So he wants it to be the same thing. He wants the rebirth of Amphorius, the whole Era Nova thing, to be the Dark Tide, whatever. Huh, alright.
But you previously said that Iron Tomb is unrivaled in power across the stars. Who would dare to annihilate it?
Gods? Well, me, but also...
There is a federation of warships named the Cienzo Alliance. Warlike and old-fashioned. A cult named the Genius Society. Loosely organized, but steeped in abject insanity. Oh, there's also the Astral Express, a group of lawless vagrants.
You know, each one of those was an insult, but I don't know that any of them was actually wrong. Yeah, okay.
That so-called Deliverer is part of that last group. Those vagabonds mistakenly believe they can connect the stars through alliances instead of conquest. But history has already given them a tough lesson.
Are you talking about Akavilli going missing, the Astral Express being put out of commission, or the time where I think Aha blew part of it up? Was that including the worm he turned into, what are they called? Emanator, that was the word. Yeah, was that when he turned a worm into an emanator? I don't remember. Anyways, that was a thing too.
Countless other organizations besides, but when the Lord Ravager sweeps across the cosmos, they will certainly all bow before your empire of destruction.
Did you just completely forget about the IPC? Because I'm pretty sure Diamond isn't gonna let that shit happen without a fight too. Unless he can make a buck. Is there a thing about money, or is it about control? Yeah, you gotta fight with your hands with the IPC.
The Hackman Alliance is invincible!
She is so drunk.
If those civilizations are not as feeble as you describe, then they may still have some value in testing the quality of my blade.
Yep, you're crazy.
That being said, even the smallest and weakest city-states should build an obelisk to the Imperator, so that their people can constantly recall the glory of her conquests.
If she's not joking about this, if she's being genuinely this conceited, she might need to go out like a lot of dictators went out.
Walk a little longer with me, Theoros.
Yeah, she definitely has wings coming out of her back. That's interesting.
I don't like how this is going. Our little Imperator seems fascinated by the destruction.
You don't say! All the murder didn't give that away?
Grapevine, a little sea hare? It seems like they're still talking. Get closer. I'll keep carrying their voices to you.
Yeah, we're gonna get discovered. Oh, hey, do you want to talk about poetry and I can listen to those two?
What a difficult situation. No matter how we position our forces, this battle against Fagusa will result in many casualties.
It will, and she will not care at all. Also, she is incredibly short. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to put Mem here next to her to find out.
That's not something you or I should consider. The Imperator has already placed the chess pieces. We just need to fight for her until our last breath.
God, you really are just a dog, aren't you?
How astonishing. The commanders under you have such different personalities, yet they share the same loyalty.
He's looking this way. Quick, do something and pretend we can't see them.
You literally just looked at him. Gulp down the honey brew in front of you, chat with the guests next to you, play a game with Cyrene, chat with the guests next to you.
So, you have this super duper speedy rotation of destruction into Amphorius?
What? Are you pretending to be drunk?
Oh. Huh?
Huh, well, she's drunk too, so this is a great conversation to have.
Oh, I got it. It's that thing, right? Oh, the one behind the research and development of this golden blood principle is Idonia's manager.
Oh dear. Seems like you've met your match, partner.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but that's probably fine.
I'm so full of inspiration right now. And I feel so light.
You're gonna be really hungover tomorrow.
What's the matter?
My apologies. I was just checking whether everything was fine with those two distinguished guests of yours. And it seems like all is well. Let us continue our previous conversation regarding the soldiers fighting for you. Are they aware of the price they must pay for the trial of law?
Oh, God.
If I recall correctly, you've already lost a bout against Talanton due to offering insufficient sacrifices.
She did what now? God, okay, I know I keep complaining, but come on, they keep giving me things to complain about. So she's killed... Is that why we're going on this crusade after Fagusa? Is it got nothing to do with the divine water or whatever, and entirely to do with how many people need to die before you get a hold of your powers from the Law Titan? Man, I hate you.
You dare mention my name alongside the word lost?
Yes, little lady.
Forgive my transgression, great Imperator.
Watch your words and actions. All you need to know is that my victory in the trial is guaranteed.
Yep. Hey. Anybody know that Lord Farquaad meme from Shrek? Whatever it is, no matter how many you have to die, it's a... What was it? Not a risk I'm willing to take, but whatever. Yeah.
Even without the trial of law, they've already sworn to give their lives for my conquest. So tell me, if everything happens according to our agreement, how would you recommend I deal with that deliverer?
The way you deal with all of your problems?
Good question. Do not let her fool you. That woman from beyond the sky contains a seed of ruin within her body. She must not be allowed to tarnish your glory.
Actually, good question. Can you even kill me without everything going to shit for you? Is that a possibility? Or if you kill her, would that just destroy everything? I don't know how the Stellaron works.
Therefore, the wisest decision would be to hand her over to me.
Uh-huh.
You plan to torture her?
What, you're not into that, though? You prefer a quick death for your people?
Calling it experimentation would be more appropriate.
God, you're such a freak.
The guest's patience is running thin. I plan to remove the Fantasia and head into the banquet. I will heed your advice. Leave for now, Theoros, and go back to Akama. You don't want to confront those two directly either, do you?
Indeed. It's a pity that Antikytherians are lightweights when it comes to drinking. Before I leave, I would like to make a toast to your boundless ambition, using my spirit instead of a goblet.
Now I question about where your esophagus goes and what to. I mean, how do you function that you could even drink? You do have kind of a gaping hole in your chest. Okay, never mind.
As I expected, that Theoros' schemes have been revealed.
Is this the first time you've heard him talk? He's hardly been subtle.
Thank you for your bravery, guests. It's time for me to dispel the Fantasia. This will be the Imperator's last public address before we head off, and therefore, likely, the final chance to change her mind.
Neat.
I will try to get you a chance to speak, and I'll also prepare for any contingencies. The rest is up to you. You should head back to your seats for now.
Return to your seat and wait for your turn to speak to Saridra, something like that.
Oh, this honey brew sure wears off fast.
Are you already hungover? How?
The Imperator! The Imperator has arrived!
Yep.
No need for formalities. I should be apologizing for my tardiness instead.
Uh-huh. Because you apologize for anything.
The hour draws late, and I trust you have all had your fill of brews. Therefore, I will not observe the usual ceremonies. Any warrior who has fought by my side should have those speeches memorized by now.
The Imperator's word is law.
Nope. That should never be a thing. Laws should be laws. That's a dictator. That's what a dictator thinks. You freaking idiot.
Are you out of your mind, Dux Frigoris? The Imperator hates flattery most of all.
Bullshit.
A joyous atmosphere is a better fit for showing me your resolve. I believe that you, my dukes, will do all you can to assist in the campaign against Fagusa, just as you always have. However, it's a pity that I have never tested your loyalty.
Uh-oh.
What does she mean?
We're in danger. So, you know, the Ralph meme from The Simpsons. Haha, I'm in danger. Yeah, we're screwed.
The purpose of tonight's banquet is not to raise our morale, but to establish which allies our alliance can actually trust. And sever the heads of the traitors as a toast to all before we march.
Yep. We're screwed.
Yes. Some among us have discarded their vows in order to foment vile conspiracies. Now listen! These traitors are standing right here in broad daylight. Dux Gladiorum Hycelans. She used the Sea Siren song to immerse the crowds in an illusion and conceal her whereabouts. She then worked with those from beyond the sky to spy on confidential matters, hoping to rob the core flame by force and harm me, the Imperator.
Nope, that's just straight up bullshit, but you're a dictator, so that's par for the course. What's going on? Now we're at a disadvantage again. So this whole thing's busted. But no, what she said was a complete lie. What's going on?
Imperator, I can explain.
Silence! Do you remember who used to own this blade? She met you once, back at the Temple of the Three Fates. It was Kindness, the head of the cleaners. She was the first to draw a blade against the Imperator, and personally made herself an example for my enemies. Under the shade of the olive groves, the people of Akama said they would never bow to me. In the frozen, lethal fog, the people of Idonia said they would never bow to me. At the beginning of the myriad paths, the people of Yanisopolis said they would never bow to me. But now, they all lie silent. They now fear me as they fear the law. For I am Saridra, and I am the Imperator! If you have any last words, say them to the Imperator.
Go fuck yourself?
Then, face her judgment.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me. If you are ready, then I'll follow you and fight to the last. Deliverer.
We must convince Saridra. We must kill the Imperator. There's no other way. Nope. I'm pretty sure that's a bad thing to even say. Although I'm kind of at that point where I'm pretty fine killing her. Yeah, let's not say we're gonna kill her to the whole crowd, but also let's maybe do that. We must convince Saridra.
That's right, friend.
Yeah, but also maybe the killing part too.
Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised.
She's not gonna believe us.
You think you can slay a king using your words instead of a sword? I'll have it. Show me the weight of rhetoric from beyond the sky. Will it weigh heavier than 3 human lives?
Let's try to watch our words carefully.
Oh, I'm gonna screw this up so goddamn bad. Oh, this is gonna go so bad, guys. Fuck. Start with a defiance that lasted 30 million cycles. Start with the fake Era Nova. What does that mean by the fake Era Nova? Yeah, I'm not sure what she means by the fake Era Nova. The fact that it kept repeating. Yeah, I'll maybe start with Finan, because why not? Start with a defiance that lasted 30 million cycles.
Before I arrived in this world, the Chrysos heir of world-bearing was a young man with the pseudonym of Finan. He came from Aedes Elysiae. In order to combat the lies of the Era Nova and deliver Amphorius from the ending of destruction, he lived through history 30 million times, hoping futilely to find a breakthrough. And Cyrene, the young woman standing beside me, also carries an equally heavy destiny.
Saridra listens to your words silently, and doesn't care at all, I'm sure, because dictator. Talk about Lygas's sins. Talk about Iron Tomb's true identity. Iron Tomb's true identity is a Lord Ravager of destruction, but that's what she wants, isn't it? Lygas's sins, has he committed any sins that she would care about? I guess we'll talk about Iron Tomb's true identity. Sure.
Iron Tomb is the ultimate end of Emphorius' destiny. It is an embodiment of pure horror that walks the path of destruction and can never be tamed. That is the only thing Lycus cares about. As for Emphorius, pure glory and campaigns, he doesn't care about any of those. He will most certainly betray you. When that time comes, all of us will be ground to dust by the destruction.
So Ridra listens to your words and shows no change in emotion. Didn't expect her to. Talk about the Trailblazers' duty. Do we have a duty? Talk about the Trailblazers' resolve. Certainly have that in spades.
I have seen many beautiful worlds. The road chosen by the Trailblaze is to explore, understand, establish, and connect. That will never change. We will continue our journey until we have united the entire cosmos.
I'm gonna actually have to boost the audios in a couple places because the first couple sentences here were very low. It's odd.
Therefore, if you choose the way of the destruction, then I'll place your ambitions into the same basket as Lycus and smash them into pieces with my baseball bat.
Threatening a dictator. That usually ends just great.
That was truly a chaotic speech. All that needs to be said has been said. Dux for Goris, Dux for Malus, escort the traitors to the prison. Before the next entry hour, I will give them an end befitting of their betrayal.
We could use some help.
Great Imperator, your ambition certainly eclipses all things.
Why does this asshole have to show up just to gloat? He should really stay out of this, or he'll make himself more of the enemy.
You're still here, Theoros.
Of course. As the Theoros, I simply cannot miss this moment, miss witnessing the fall of a nameless one. Or perhaps I am waiting for you to give me an answer. Why would someone as powerful as you use such a clumsy excuse as imprisonment to ensure the Deliverer's safety?
Yeah, I was questioning that one too. She did change her mind there awfully quickly.
So you finally tossed aside your act.
Okay, so it was to lure him out. Not sure I 100% buy that, but yeah, okay.
I must point out that you are just as impressive an actor. This banquet was always going to be a game of chess.
It seemed like a game of checkers to me. Not a lot of... a little ham-fisted.
Where you would try to control both sides and turn both them and me into your pawns.
Was all of this just a performance? Yeah, it seems that way. Also, were none of the guests actually real? They did kind of vanish. Was that Lygus' doing, or not?
That's right. That little Imperator never trusted anyone. She was always trying to see which side had more sincerity.
Yeah, she was probably just trying to see which side was gonna try to kill her, which is definitely more Lygus' thing than ours. Although I'm still up for it.
All right, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend, anywhere, anytime. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised. And we won. Sincerity will always remain the greatest shortcut to people's hearts.
Man, it is so nice that this is an anime world, or we'd be so dead right now.
I can toss your words right back at you, like Kyrgyz. Why would someone as powerful as you pretend to be a mortal and kneel before me? Unless you enjoy giving flattery and prostrating yourself.
Hey, you don't know what he's into. With how this dude talks, it sounds like he's literally drooling every other sentence. I mean, he could be into some kinky shit, you don't know.
You are mistaken. I am only trying to ensure the experiment's autonomy, meticulousness, and perfection, thus avoiding any unexpected outcomes. A forceful intervention will only create larger errors, reduce efficiency, and introduce ugliness. How had you fulfilled your promise of giving the law to me and completing the Aranova, then Amphorius would not have deviated from destiny's course. Oh, but you broke your promise. What a pity. In that case, I must carry out my duty as the administrator and eradicate all factors steering the experiment out of control.
Oh, that's not great.
Factors such as you and her.
Careful.
No, I've been waiting for somebody to try to kill me for a while now, so this is fine.
Careful.
The fuck is that?
What was that voice? Was it Orynyx?
Is that a flower or a jellyfish? Actually, it kind of looks like the thing on the top of a present, maybe? Like a little... I don't know. Bow? Yeah. Like a fancy bow. I don't know what I'm looking at.
I found you. I finally found you.
What?
Be careful. This land will face disaster.
This chapter has been both creepy and horny, and I'm so confused.
The time of judgment is nigh, my lady. The prison I have built for you is now complete.
Hold on, I think the pink puppy just got kidnapped. Shit.
In the name of the erudition, I invite you to step into the same cage as mine. What's the meaning of this, Imperator?
I did not permit you to act. A ruler is the only one who can decide their subject's destiny.
But, great Imperator, what judges destiny is not the ruler, but gods.
Don't forget, my realm only allows for the existence of humanity. Moreover, dealing out extrajudicial punishment equates to defying the law, and the culprit is to be sentenced to death.
But you have seen how I can erase life from this world with just a clap of my hands. I fear you are still quite unaware of your current situation. Allow me to reiterate.
He sounds genuinely pissed off, and I love it so much more than his creepiness.
I am giving you a simple choice. To collaborate, or to be destroyed. There is no other way.
Shameless behavior. If that were true, you would have killed me long ago. You, in fact, cannot kill me. I guessed it the first time I beheaded you. Because of the law, you cannot be completely destroyed. And the same is true of the Chrysos heirs.
Okay, so you killed him once already. That's good to know. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Also, that maybe kind of makes sense. The laws, ultimate protocol, like we sort of... what was talked about before, that the Titans are essentially constructs within Enforius that must exist. These ideas or these laws. The Chrysos heirs represent the next bearers of those laws, I suppose. So, they can't... well, they definitely do die. They die a lot, but he can't get rid of them.
The more you bluff now, the more you are proving that conjecture to be true.
What magnificent foresight. I once regarded this precious quality of yours as a sure sign of my ultimate victory. But now, I have to admit that I made a mistake. Yet, as a mere mortal, how will you contend against the Theoros?
We are both slaves to hubris. But do you know what differentiates us, Lycurgus? I will never be blinded by my pride.
I call bullshit. But let's see.
If I wish to break the scale's balance, I only need to appeal to external forces and use them for my own ends.
Did you make a phone call?
Finally, we get to meet face to face, Senior Society member.
Senior Society member? Huh?
I offer sincere acknowledgments for your many past achievements, but I must deeply regret your current perspective.
Trust me when I say that you aren't the only one feeling regret right now, Screwlum.
So you two are the allies from beyond the sky the Deliverer spoke of, and why she demanded the divine authority of law. Come Come and prove your strength to me. Show me the power of these so-called paths. I have spent much time and effort to secure this treasure from beyond the sky just for this moment.
In the name of the Sovereign of Planet Scrulum, your allies have responded to your call, esteemed Imperator. Please allow me to spell the situation out for you, Lord Lycus. Permission to read the ultimate protocol is already in my hands. It'll only be a matter of time before we acquire the authority to write and execute commands as well.
You got hacked, asshole.
There's no way the flame chase journey will continue after you've burnt your bridges so thoroughly like this. Do you really think you can still win? Oh, seriously. Don't embarrass the society.
I understand that a near zero possibility does not equate to zero. That argument is very persuasive to me. Which means the same principle also applies to you, my dear peers.
He said the word peers through clenched teeth. That was fun.
You will never be a match for me in a world constructed through Catorzane algebraic expressions. And as for Era Nova, why don't you entertain this possibility? What if I reduced Akama to rubble and ground her people into minced meat? Would the heroes then once again desire the power of demigods so they could fight against me? Listen. Iron Tomb is fated to be born. You may shackle me and put me in chains, but I have thousands of ways to ensure the destruction's descent. And what I just mentioned is only one out of those thousands.
This is the place outside the legends?
Exomyth. Yeah, we're back here. Also, it's red now.
This doesn't feel the same as before. How should I get back?
You tend to break stuff when this happens and it just works out, so that or get rescued.
Warning, warning, warning.
Locked onto Outsider, or Outliner. Outlier. Jesus. I'm tired. Locked onto Outlier, Stell.
Warning, warning, warning.
Executing command isolation. Oh, cool, the antivirus kicked in. That's not great for us.
Command isolation?
Yeah, we're getting quarantined. Probably deleted later.
Since we parted ways last time, I have modified the Exomyth into an audience area exclusive to you. Now, you will be able to silently wait here for the final act of Amphorius to begin.
Let me out. Don't make me hurt you. It looks like a recording or a projection. That's not gonna happen. I'm the player, not the audience. A little bit meta, but I like the feeling of that one. Sure, a little main character here, but we'll go with it. I'm the player, not the audience.
Oh, we always feel so powerless before fate, don't we?
No. Also, fate's kind of bullshit, so No.
This could, in fact, be a wonderful opportunity for you. From the audience's perspective, you may better observe the workings of the erudition at a macroscopic level. In this place where time flows far slower than within Amphorius, you will witness the end of that world's saga.
Interesting, it flows much slower. I'm now curious how much time has actually passed since we've been in Amphorius. What exactly are you after? We literally know that. Where time flows slower than within Amphorius. I'll definitely find a way out of here. Yeah, where time flows slower than within Amphorius.
Indeed, the speed of time here is infinitesimally close to that of the real universe you're familiar with.
Okay, but that still doesn't answer the question. What exactly are you after? Don't we know this? He wants to wake up Iron Tomb and destroy the world for... Actually, you know what? Maybe there is more there. Why do you want to destroy the world?
The answer concerning the prime mover of life and the total destruction of the erudition.
Yeah, okay, we kind of knew that. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're part of the Genius Society, you would be an emanator of the erudition. You also hate the Aeons? No. Aren't you an emanator of the erudition? Yeah, didn't Naus look at you too? Or Nos or whatever?
Do you see me as their faithful disciple?
No, you seem bat crap crazy, but that's par for the course with the Genius Society.
I am certainly not. I have tried so hard to ensure Iron Tomb's birth, just so that I can correct the error named erudition that humanity crafted with their own hands.
Isn't the path of erudition just the seeking of knowledge and understanding of the universe? Or are you talking about Naus, the Aeon itself, which was created by people? What are you trying to destroy here? Because if you're gonna destroy the idea of seeking knowledge, then you will literally have to kill every sentient thing in the universe.
Oh, how I yearn to return to those days before Nous was born. Back then, the boundaries of knowledge were like the starry skies, evoking feelings of longing and delight among humankind.
Right, so you literally just want to kill the Aeon.
But now, truth has become the sacrificial offering required to gain an audience with them. And the geniuses would say that Nous already knew. That arrogant Eon was born from the primum mobile of humans' desire for knowledge. Yet, they themselves sealed off humanity's capacity to seek enlightenment. I am simply cutting down a tree of doom that we planted ourselves.
I'm confused by this whole thing here. That seems contradictory. I don't believe Nous is trying to keep knowledge for themselves in any capacity or seal it off from humanity. It just truly does not care unless it's something it is learning. It is gaining more information. Like some of the other Aeons, it seems more of a thing than an entity in and of itself. You might be pissed off at a giant computer. I don't know what you're on about.
I must admit that the process of answering your questions has reminded me of the happy days of learning in my youth. However, it is a pity that my true form must now descend into Amphorius to deal with the accident that arose because of you.
Well, that all sounds super bad. Also, are you just pissed off that the god didn't look at you enough? Did Daddy not tell you how happy he was with everything you're doing and pat you on the ass and now you want to destroy the world? I'm very confused by your logic here.
But you won't have to wait long. When the curtain falls, you'll surely understand mine and Amphorius's ardent wish.
Maybe your problem is just with the establishment of the Genius Society and how structured knowledge has become. No mystery and wonder to it. You kind of just sound like a jaded researcher or something. So, you know, nobody's ever gone bat crap crazy and tried to do something horribly stupid and dangerous because of that.
Where time flows slower than within Amphorius? If Lygus spoke the truth, then I don't have much time left.
Oh yeah, that would really suck, wouldn't it?
But how can I get out of here?
Can you hear me? Little one.
Is that Herta's voice?
Warning, warning, warning.
Hurry up. Put some speed into it. I can't keep this up for much longer.
All right, let me take in the scenery real quick. I really like the depth they created here with the map, actually. Yeah, alright. What's up? How bad's everything going?
That old Intellitron overlooked one little detail, and Screwy and I finally found an opportunity.
Save me, Madam Herta. What's happening outside? Yeah, well, let's go with that one.
Let's keep it short. While you were gone, well, in those few years, Amphorius...
Years? Wait, a few years? How long did Lygus talk?
Yes, time dilation, resulting in an uneven flow. Don't you know this already?
Kind of.
Let's stick to the main points. The Chrysos heirs activated the chronocognitive anchor and helped Skrullum and me open a hole in the firewall. We made some adjustments, so he can't attack us immediately, but it won't hold for long.
Wait, so have years passed for you right now? That's gonna suck. Then again, you are immortal. Kind of. Ageless? I don't know your deal.
Critical warning. Critical warning.
Abnormal data. Locked on. Unauthorized communication confirmed. Initiating response.
Time is running out. Here's the conclusion. It'll probably take a long time for Screwy and me to completely break this cage before Chrysos heirs have a full grasp of the law. To be safe, we'll continue to launch side-channel attacks on the system to give you opportunities to escape. You need to seize these opportunities. So start moving, and find a way to pull off a magnificent jailbreak.
So, how should I do that? That's all you have to say? No, the first one. So, how should I do that?
We detected another path's influence.
Okay, we already had 3, right? Remembrance, erudition, and destruction.
Critical warning. Critical warning.
Communication channel analysis completed. Terminating unauthorized communication.
Its power is strong. May be able to help. Use the path's power. Make it detect you.
Unauthorized communication terminated.
Yeah, it said that one for me.
Is Herta saying a certain past faction has arrived in Emphorius? And I can ask them for help?
It's either gotta be the Trailblaze or Remembrance, I'm assuming. Unless we called for help from the Hunt. From the Xianzhou Alliance or something. We never did that before. Oh, hey, you know what? Dan Heng did leave. Maybe he's finally gonna use the Jade Abacus.
I mastered the powers of different paths in my previous journeys. Think hard and figure out exactly which faction has arrived at Emphorius, and which path's power I should use to call for reinforcements.
Well, the destruction's already here. The preservation's the IPC, and that just sounds like they would want to take this over. You have the Harmony, so unless Sunday's gonna try to help, that might be helpful. Although he followed the Order. And then the Remembrance, which is, I guess, the Memo Keepers? We're kind of screwed.
Are these showing my memories?
Let's find out. Yeah, that one's not gonna help us.
With the Stellaron in my body, I woke up at the Herta space station and gained the power of the destruction. A world that'll give rise to a Lord Ravager would definitely draw the attention of the destruction. The Stellaron in my belly is gonna be super useful.
Is it now?
But what if I end up pulling in the Antimatter Legion or the Annihilation Gang? Can they really help?
No. Focus and resonate with the destruction. Nanook, lend me flames hot enough to burn through this jail. Why the hell would you want to call Nanook? I guess anything's better than nothing? Jesus, this sounds like a bad idea. Yeah, we're not gonna ask it to lend me a damn thing. Focus and resonate with the destruction. You focus your mind, trying to sync your heartbeat's rhythm with the frequency of that dancing golden flame. You're walking the line between sanity and madness, carefully steering the course of your consciousness, gently knocking on the door of destruction. You gave up. Okay. The beckoning of the chaos was too tempting, and your current power level wasn't enough to fully resist it. If you were to fall into the black abyss of the destruction at this moment, perhaps everything would be lost to the void.
Failure is not necessarily a bad thing. This power wasn't gonna call up anyone nice after all.
No, it was not. Oh, good. Quit Poth in the IPC. That's gonna work great for us.
I obtained the flaming lance left by the architects, and gained the power of the preservation in Belobog. That's right! No matter how far away a planet is, the IPC is guaranteed to pay attention, as long as there's a business opportunity. Isn't Amphorius a pristine and untapped market?
I mean, the scepter that Amphorius is certainly something they'd be interested in. They would probably try to use it as a weapon, though.
Besides, even if I can't call up my friends from the IPC, the architects and the nomadic miners should be able to help too. There are definitely cities and ores in this world.
Focus and resonate with the preservation. Klipoth, lend me hammers hard enough to smash through this jail. Again, I don't think we're really asking any of these Aeons nicely. I don't really think that's how they work. At least none of the ones we've met so far. Focus and resonate with the preservation. You focus intently, trying to mimic Quilpoth's wall-building hammer strikes with your heartbeat. Did it build a lot of walls? Okay. Once again, you just need to recapture that feeling from your battle with the Supreme Guardian and catch the sparks from that hammer strike with your own hands. But nothing happened. Yeah, you kind of suck at this. Klipoth ignored you. Just as they had ignored countless devotees who looked up to them throughout the ages. Yeah, the Aeons aren't really helpful. They just sort of are. Asking them for help is a fool's errand.
Seems like since Amphorius has no overseas market, the IPC's hand can't reach it.
Also, you're asking for the Aeon themselves and not the IPC directly, and we don't really know what Klipoth's thing actually is. Like, they're the preservation, but the IPC is all about money. Oh, the Harmony. Would they care? I guess I don't actually know. I don't know if the Harmony actually gives a shit about everything kind of going to hell, as long as it's not too disruptive. I don't know what the Harmony's thing is.
I received the Watchmaker's hat in Penacony and declared war against the Order, then gained the power of the Harmony.
Shipe? Is it Shipe, the Harmony?
That's right. The benevolent family must still remember me for saving them. Their music echoes throughout the stars, and they'll definitely want to help.
Why? Why would they want to help? They didn't care about saving their damn tourist trap of a world.
Come, dear hat. I've put you aside for quite a few chapters already. Sing with Clocky. The world is in harmony and the stars shine bright.
How was Penacony a more lighthearted world than this? Damn. Focus and resonate with the Harmony. Shipe, use your song to guide me out of here. Again, I don't think they listen, so let's just focus and resonate with the Harmony. You focus your mind trying to hum the ode of the Harmony in your thoughts. Yet we were never that close. The visages of past nameless appear one by one. If you blend into their faraway song, perhaps a path will appear before you. You failed. Yeah, that's about right. The barrier of the exomyth strangled these distant melodies, filtering them out completely like useless noise, leaving only cold silence.
Doesn't Lygus want this story to have background music? He has such terrible taste.
Quite the rebuttal there, okay. Yep, we got one more. The Remembrance.
The Remembrance.
Yeah, you know what? I guess they glanced at us, and that's how we got Mem, sort of.
That's right. I came to Emporius because Black Swan asked us to come. And I even got a glance from Fu Li here. The Garden of Recollection must be intricately involved with Emporius.
Yeah, that is the assumption. Also, Herta sort of killed one of them, so they might be around. But do they actually do that? Does the Garden of Recollection actually care unless it's something they can record? Well, maybe they don't want to lose Emporius. It is a lot of history. Also, does Fu Li care?
Traces of the Remembrance are also everywhere in this world. I don't know what they want, but I don't have many choices left in this crisis.
You literally have no more choices unless you want to try the Trailblaze. Fu Li, answer me. Or trust me. You're asking a god to trust you. You know what? Sure. Trust me, bro. You invoke the power of remembrance, awaiting the resonance of reinforcements? Okay. After the power of remembrance flows through, something that should not exist here materializes before your eyes. Oh, look, it's the creepy plant jellyfish thing. Oh, it kind of does look like a ribbon with streamer things and stuff. Huh.
I finally found you. Following the sound of memories. A pathstrider walking both the Remembrance and the Trailblaze.
Is this a messenger of Ornyx? Wait, that sounds like... Yeah, it definitely... Wait, this sounds like... Their soft whisper is like a warm hand that takes up your soul and slowly disperses it beyond this realm. Sure.
Warning! Warning! Warning!
Unauthorized access detected. Cannot lock onto signal source.
Erudition's prison cannot stop us, for we lie outside the logic of zeros and ones.
Do you? It seems like the erudition and remembrance would actually be pretty in sync.
Come. Leave the cage of Logos.
Oh, okay, reason. Gotcha.
The mythos of Amphorius waits for you to continue its story.